Hi, we're back. We're gonna do a lower body today. So let's warm that area up, shall we? Let's start with standing shoulder width apart as we always do. Let's bring the shoulders up and back. Slide your shoulder blades down. Unlock your fucking knees. Awesome. We're gonna start with a little shallow squat. So just bring it down and up. That's it. So we're just sitting back, right? We're keeping that spine nice and straight as we just drop our bum and bring it right back up again. So we're not dropping down like this, we're pushing back, right? Just little dudes. Good. Let's incorporate the uplift with that. So we're just going to push the ceiling away. Exhale as you push. Good. For 3 and 2 and 1. Fantastic. Hold it right here. Let's go ahead and rotate the ankles. So I always keep the ball of the foot on the floor so I get the rotation of the hip and the knee joints. And let's do the other side. Da, 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 da. Awesome. 3, 2, and 1. Getting a little wider. We're going to sit down, elbows to the side of the body, shoulders totally relaxed, and just swing around that spine. Good stuff. All right, then let those arms go. Yes. For 3, 2, and 1. I think you know what to do. Palms face forward. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, push the hips back, bend the knees, scoop the hands forward. Slowly roll the shoulders, and then the head comes back up. Excellent. All right, we're going to do a little side lunging, a little lateral lunge. So get a little wider than your squat stance, and we're just going to push the hip back, come back up, and then go to the other side. So push those hips back. Good. Come back up. So you should feel a stretch in the hamstring of the leg that you're kind of going away from, right? The straight leg, not the bent leg. And then the bent leg, you should be pushing into that heel and feel that glute kind of activate. Both hamstrings get a nice stretch on this for sure. Sit back in those heels. We'll do one more on each side. Make sure you're going back, not to the side. Good. And last one. Awesome. All right, walk it in. Good stuff. Give it a little shake. And then we're going to stand hip width apart, lift the knee up, and drop it right back down again. Let's do that again. Lift the knee up, drop it down. 2 more. Knee up, drop it down. Knee up, drop it down. Now this time, knee up, knee out, back and down. So up, out, back, down. If you need to hold on to something, you'll know for the next time. That's it. Let's do one more on each side. Up, out, back, down, up, out, back, down. Fantastic. I'm going to take you through some hamstring curls because they're embarrassing and hilarious and kind of secretly fun. So let's pull back now. If you want to go all 80s, let's bring those elbows back too. That's it. So we're trying to hit the bum with the heel. That's it. For 3, 2. It looks like I'm kicking my dog, but I'm not. And 1. Awesome. Give it another shake, guys, and let's get started. So we're going to start with squat kicks. There is 2 minutes of squat kicks. We're going to alternate. Then we're going to go into one leg, then the other, and then alternate again. You can do this holding a weight, whether a heavy one or a light one, if you really want to increase everything. Shit. Sorry, Herschel. Okay, we're just going to put this over here. At least I know the floor is okay. It didn't go right through. All right, so you're either going to use a lightweight or a heavyweight or no weight at all. If you are using a weight, your shoulders are totally relaxed, so the shoulder joint isn't holding that weight for you. All right, we're starting with squat kicks, guys. So keep that core nice and tight. Ready? Let's go. Take it back, kick it out. Now remember, you're just starting, so we're going to go a little shallow, right? We're not going to go full force here for the first round. So just push those hips back and then drive that knee up. Push the hips back, drive the knee up. That's it. Make sure you're not just dropping down and just bending those knees, right? What I want you to think about is the hinge at the hip, not the knees. Don't worry about the knees, right? Bending the knees is not a squat. All right, right leg only. Here we go. Bring it down, kick it up. Now stay in the heel, keep the core tight, and breathe out as you lift that leg up. Now have a look down and make sure that that heel lands pretty well the same line as the supportive leg's heel. That's it. We got 10 more seconds on this leg, and then we're going to move to the left leg. Push those hips back. Don't just drop, right? Push back. 3, 2, one, left leg. Let's go. That's it. Breathe out, push back. Now, if you find that all you're doing is kind of dropping down instead of pushing back, release the weight or go a little shallower. All right, I don't want you bending the knees just for the sake of bending the knees, right? You're pushing the hips back so you're totally in those heels. You're feeling that core engage. We're going to go back to alternating right here. Let's go. Bring it up. Now we can go a little deeper, maybe a little higher on the kick. Breathe out. That's it. Push those hips back. Good. Keep that belly button in. You got to engage that core. Otherwise, you're just going to be dropping the chest and leaning into those knees. That's it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Awesome. All right. I will not put the weights back up there. No. Scared the shit out of my dog. Poor guy. All right, guys. We're going to do a lateral lunge with a high knee. Again, you can use this with a weight or not. That's going to activate the core a whole whack more. And rhyming. And also get that heart rate up even higher. So let's get our lateral lunge, our side lunge position. So your feet are wider than your regular squat. Look down, make sure the heels are parallel. And remind yourself that you're taking that hip bone and pushing it back, not to the side. All right, we're sitting back. So you have to be long enough that you really feel that push and that landing in those heels. All right, and then we're going to come up and drive that knee up. So whatever leg you're pushing down into is the one that's going to come up. All right, with or without a weight, guys? 1 minute. 1 minute, and then we'll do the other side. All right, find your position. Weight resting at the chest if you're going for it. Why won't this start? Hello? What the fuck is going on? There we go. A certain thumb. Ready? Let's go. Push it back. Drive it up. Now that supportive leg isn't locked in, right? You're going to have a slight bend in that knee. And I don't mean a bend, I mean just a soft knee so you don't feel like it's locked right in, right? I hope that makes sense to you, what I'm saying. And just like with the squat, have a look down and try and get it so that that one leg that you're lifting, when you bring it back down, the heel is parallel to the other one. Right, so depending on how tight your hamstrings are will depend on how wide and how far back you can go in your lateral lunge. Push those hips back, not to the side. So just imagine that hip bone is going to the back of the room. That's it. Almost done. Drive that knee up, stay in the heels, breathe out as you come up. 4, 3, 2, 1. And done. Awesome. All right, other leg. So let's find that lunge and drive through. All right, let's do it again. It's this thumb, apparently, that works. All right, guys, you ready? Core tight? Are you fucking kidding me? That thumb's not working now. There we go. All right, it was the finger this time. All right, guys, ready? And push it back, not to the side. Lift it up. Push that hip bone back. Lift up. Now try, if you're holding a weight, or even if you're not, check in with your shoulders, make sure they're not coming up, right? We don't want the tension or any of the work to be translated to another part of the body. We want it to be all in the hamstring, the glute, the quads, and of course the core. All right, we're halfway. Drive it up. Try not to lock that long-legged knee in, right? That's it. Push the hips back, drive it up. Push the hips back, drive it up. You do not have to go fast. And when you come for that drive up, come straight up so that you don't actually lean over on that drive. Core tight, spine nice and long and straight. It stays in that position throughout the whole thing. 2, 1, and done. Awesome. Good work. Give it a shake. Fantastic. All right. Full body squats with a calf hold, guys. So we're going to be working the calf muscle, obviously, on this one. So we're going to go right up onto our tippy toes and hold for as long as we can while we stretch up. All right, you ready? Woo! 2 minutes. 2 minutes of this. All right, so squat position, guys. These are shallow squats. Oh my God, really? All right, palms face behind you. Ready? And let's go. Down, reach up. Push back, reach up. Push back, reach up. So you're rocking from heel to toe. Now I want you to hold here. Stay here, stay here. Keep that core nice and tight. Get up on those toes. Reach, reach, reach. Now push back. Good. Come up, drop down. Good. Awesome, guys. Breathe out as you come up. Again, these are shallow squats. We're not looking for a deep squat. Push the hips back. Drive up onto the toes. Heel, toe. On this one, we're holding. Come on up. Hold. That's it. Hold. Woo, I fell. Hold, hold, hold. Good. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Reach up a little higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it back down. Let's go. Lift up. Drop down. That's it. Make sure you're pushing those hips back. Don't think about your knees. Think about pushing your bum behind you. That's it. Like you're going to sit on a chair and then decide not to. That's it. All right. Come up and hold this one. Come up and hold. Reach, reach, reach. Good. Reach. Hold, hold, hold. Squeeze those calves. Squeeze those glutes. Good. 3, 2, 1. Come back down. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Reach up. Drop it down. Reach up. Drop it down. Awesome. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. That's it. Now come on up and hold. Hold. Reach up, reach up, reach up. Stay tippy toe. Stay straight. Good. Hold. Hold, hold. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 15 more seconds of full body squats. Let's go. Bring it up. Drop it back. Rock from heel to toes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Awesome. Give it a shake. All right, guys. Good work. All right, here's the horrible thing. Those chair squats to regular squats with that tiny little hop. So you're not looking to hop high. It's such a, you're just lifting the feet a tiny bit, like not even an inch off the floor. All right, we're going to go fast, then fucking slow again, and then fast again. Horrible. Horrible. I know. Horrible. 20 seconds in each segment. A little Tabata style for you. Woo! All right, guys. Starting fast. Now, if you're not a hopper, you're going to step out. All right, so it's going to look like this. Here are the two choices. You're going to be in a chair squat position, so hip width apart, hands to the side of the legs, and then you're going to go into a regular squat with a little hop. Hands come in, out, in. Tiny little hop, so you're always in a squat. If you are not a hopper, down, step, down, step. Don't come to a stand. I know, I'm so mean. All right, we're going to do this fast to start. Get into your chair squat position, guys. Push those hips back. Slight bend in the knee, hands to the side. Chest prior down, Casey. Back nice and straight. Look down on the floor about 10 feet in front of you. And let's go. Up. That's it, nice and fast. We go in and out. Little tiny hops. You're just lifting those feet up and dropping them down. You're halfway. Stay in the fucking squat. Don't come to a stand. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, we're going to do that, but fast. Okay. Ready? So get into your chair squat position. It's going to be a 2, 1, 2, 1. It's horrible and wonderful all at once. Chair squat. Ready. Go. 2, 1. Tiny little hops. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Stay in the squat. You're just lifting the foot up tiny, tiny, like half an inch. 3, 2, 1. Time. Holy shit, those hurt the old quadronis, eh? Guess what? We get to do that again. All right, chair squat position, guys. I won't fuck it up this time. Hands outside of the legs. All right, tiny, tiny hops. Stay in that squat. Ready? And let's go. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Breathe out. Shh. Stay in those heels. Don't lift those feet up super high. 3, 2, 1, and time. Woo! Give it a shake. All right, one more. One more, we're going back to the fast. Okay, you ready? Chair squat position, hands to the side, outside the legs. Stay in that squat, and let's go. Hey, ho, hey, tiny little hop. You are not lifting up. You're down here. That's it. It's like the upper body doesn't even move. All right, that's it, guys. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Holy shit, that hurts like hell, eh? Woo! All right, we're on the floor. Little Jane Fonda action. Now you can use a weight for this if you want and place it on the outside thigh and also on the inner thigh when we do the inner thigh work. Totally up to you. Then we're going to go into elbow plank and we're going to leg lift alternating if you want. You don't have to do that, but it'll definitely do a little more lower body work, right? Because you'll be working those glutes. All right, down we go. I don't think my dog will ever come up here again after that kabam. All right, grab your mat if you need it. For now. Miss your chair. Miss your chaise. All right. Ready. Let's lift up the hips, drop them down. 1 minute of regular Jane Fonda. And then we're going to take that foot and place it behind, and we're going to work the inner thigh. All right, here we go. Let me get back to the counter. That doesn't seem to want to cooperate with me today. That's fun. Why is this not working? What the fuck is happening? Here we go. All right, so with or without a weight, guys, you're gonna rest it on the thigh. You totally don't have to do that though, okay? We know these hurt regardless. All right, let's get to that halfway point. Look down the body, make sure you're a nice long straight line. Lift up the halfway, ready, the fun starts. In 3, 2, 1, let's do it. You lift, control the drop. Control the rise, control the drop. So it's like you're lifting your leg through mud and then you're pushing your leg through mud or cement or whatever the fuck you want to consider your liquid of choice. Your thick liquid of choice. Gross. Lift and drop. Breathe out as you lift. That's it. Try and be as straight of a line as you can. Try not to bend that top knee. Push down on that bottom leg, you guys. Keep that core crazy tight. Halfway there. Total control. Same tempo up as down. We're not thrusting that leg up, and we're not just haphazardly dropping that leg down. Is that right? Haphazardly or haphazardly? Get back to me on that one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Awesome. Take that leg behind you. Now you can kind of push yourself back onto your bum a little bit. Maybe that bottom leg needs to come out a bit. That's totally to you. Place the weight right at the inner thigh if you so desire. All right, ready? Let's get to the halfway point and go. Lift and drop. Same tempo, and that leg does not hit the floor. Now I want you pushing down in that back heel, and you're leaning back a little bit onto the cheek of your bum. That's it. You lift. Now for some of you, you might need to bring the leg out a little wider to really initiate that inner thigh. Sorry, I just burped. It's totally to you, and I want you definitely pushing down that back heel. That's it. Okay, we are halfway on this. Make sure that leg doesn't drop. Keep pushing down in that back heel. Control the return as much as the lift. Awesome. 20 seconds to go, guys. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Keep that leg as straight as you can. Maybe you've got to tilt the toes down a little bit and lift the heel up. Everybody's different. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, we're going into elbow plank now, and then we'll do the other leg. So, I promise. Sometimes I forget. I'm not going to forget this time. All right, so let's get down onto the elbows. Make sure that they are most definitely underneath the shoulders. Kick that one leg out. So we're going to leg lift or not. That's totally going to be up to you. So we're just lifting the leg like so it's in line, so the heel is in line with the body. So you're not looking to lift real high, right? We're just taking it up maybe 3 inches off the floor, squeeze the glute and drop it back down. All right, guys, here we go. So kick that one leg out, punch yourself in the stomach, come on up to your plank, around the shoulder blades. Let's get hip width apart with those feet. All right, so we're pushing down on the forearms. Let's go ahead and lift the right leg if you're ready. Now, so just lift the heel up, squeeze the glute for 3, 2, 1. Drop it back down, come back into your plank position. Let's do the left leg. Lift it up, hold, 3, 2, 1. Drop it back down. Get back in your plank, round the shoulder blades, look over that ledge. Right leg lift for 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Squeeze that core. Let's lift the left leg if you're ready, and up. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Re-establish your plank and hold for another 15 seconds. Let's push down, look over that ledge. Push into those forearms, guys. Round those shoulder blades, tuck in that belly button. Squeeze the glute if you can for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Awesome. Into child pose real quick. Excellent. Well done, guys. High fives. Let's do the other side. That's right. I fucking remembered. Amazing. All right. Lengthen that body. Lift up the hips. Drop them down. Have a look down. Make sure you're nice and long. All right. Ready. Let's bring that leg halfway. Ready. And let's go. Lift and drop. Now, you're not going super high, right? That's not the point, right? We're just going nice and slow up and then halfway down, but we're not looking to go way up here. Once you do, you stop using the muscles that you're trying to engage, and you start using just flexibility of hip. And that's not the point here. We're trying to squeeze the muscles to establish a great stabilization of the hip joint. So really, it's not about how high you go with these leg lifts. It's about squeezing the muscles and controlling that area, right? Good. Push down in that bottom leg, squeeze the core. Make sure you're not leaning forward or back. You're right on the side of the body, so you're not relying on sort of pushing back. You're not going to target the right muscles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Take that leg behind. All right, guys, placing the weight on the thigh if you wish. Let's get to that halfway point and lift. So this time you can kind of lean back on that bum cheek a little. I want you to push down in that heel of the back leg, and you're controlling the up and the down, and that foot, that leg does not drop to the floor. That's it. Breathe out as you lift. Same tempo as you go up and down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Push down in that back heel, guys. Breathe out as you lift. Excellent. Maybe you need to bring the leg out a little bit on an angle. That's totally, totally fine. Maybe you need to tilt the toes down a little bit and bring the heel up. That's totally fine too. We're almost done. You have 15 seconds to go here. Whoo, Nelly, I'm already sweating. Although I don't have AC or a fan up here right now, so that could be playing a part. But I also think we're working really hard. 3, 2, 1, and done. Awesome. All right. You can give yourself another child pose if you'd like to get a little bit more of a stretch in there, and just sort of slide one cheek off to one side and then the other. That's totally to you. What are we doing now? Oh, glute bridge with the knee squeeze. Ouch. All right, so you need your heavy weight for this one for sure. We're going to glute bridge, right? So we're going to lift up the pelvis and drop it down again, not all the way to the floor. And then we're going to hold at the top, lift up the toes, and we're going to squeeze our knees together as if there's a ball in between them. As we keep the hip up, right? And it's killer for those glutes. It really is. It's a good move. I'm not going to lie, it's a good move. You know what? We're on the floor from now on, so I'm going to bring my book down. All right, you guys. God damn it. Let's do this. So in between this, we're going to then do some scissors. We're going to do a little lower ab work and then get back to the glute bridge nonsense. All right, here we go. Yeah, we're doing this. All right. Let's get on to our backs then, shall we? Lift up the hips, drop them down, the shoulder and the head. Make sure your knees and feet are hip width apart. You're going to place your weight between your hip bones And I want you to test your bridge to make sure your heels are either close enough or far away enough to make sure that all you're doing is squeezing the glutes without having to really arch the back. Right? We're just lifting and dropping, and you don't drop the bum to the floor. All right? And then what I'm suggesting is when I say come up and hold, you're going to hold the top of your bridge, and then you're going to lift up your toes and you're going to squeeze your knees together. All right? And when I say open and close, you're going to open and close. You're not opening. All right? You're just going right back into the original bridge position with hips up. All right, guys, ready? God damn it. Here we go. All right, ready? And lift and drop. Now remember, you're lifting your rib cage with your hips, so you're not looking to arch the back. You're trying to keep the spine as straight as possible. So you're pushing down in the upper part of the shoulder blades, and you're pushing down in your heels, if not the whole foot, depending on what kind of bridger you are. And you're not looking for height, man. You're just looking for the squeeze of the glutes as you lift up. So keep going, keep going. And now I'm going to ask you to hold the top of the bridge. And now I want you to lift up your toes slightly and bring your knees in and squeeze like you've got a ball between and you're trying to pop it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. Now open and close. Stay in the top part of the bridge and just kind of rotate or, I don't know, pivot on your heel as you open and close. Now come back and squeeze the ball. Squeeze. Keep those hips up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down. Awesome. Lift up the hips, drop them down, the shoulders and the head. Now you can keep that weight on your hip bones or let it go. We're going to reverse ab. If you got lower back issues, you're going to reverse ab. So you're going to pull in and drop. Or if you're okay, we're going to open and close. So we'll still be working the inner and outer thigh. All right, so legs up, women. Ready? And let's go. Take it out and in. Now, shoulders are as relaxed as you can, and you're pushing your body into the floor as you open and close. So think about inner and outer thigh. If you're reverse abbing, remember you want to make sure that you bring those knees right back to on top of the hips. If you're doing scissors with me, you want to make sure that those legs are on top of the hip bones as well, right? Push down in the floor. Now, if you're ready, we're going to take the feet a little further away from the body. So just drop the legs down a wee bit, not much, just a slight angle. Push down. That's it. Squeeze tight. Breathe out. Now come on back to where we were. Awesome. Push down. Breathe out. Think inner and outer thigh as you push your spine in the floor. Good. Otherwise, start reverse abbing if this is killing your lower back. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Push down. Breathe out. 6, 5. Keep squeezing that core. 3, 2, 1, and done. Drop the legs, lift up the hips, drop them down. Take that weight back onto the old hip bone area, and we're going back to bridge and that squeeze. Ready, and let's go. Bring it up, drop it down. Now push down in the heels and push down between the upper part of your shoulder blade. Now remember, you're not looking to rise up super high. You're just looking to squeeze your glutes kind of in. I know that's a gross visual, but it is the way it is, and you want to make sure those knees stay parallel. All right, so let's hold the top of that bridge, lift the toes up, and squeeze those knees together as you keep the top of the bridge. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now open back to regular bridge and close. Open and close. You're just pivoting on the heels. Keep those hips up. That's it. Squeeze those glutes. Squeeze that ball. Awesome. Come back and hold. Hold the ball between the knees and try and pop it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. Hold for another 14, 13. Squeeze. Lift those hips up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 9. Squeeze that ball. 7, 6. Lift those hips. You're good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs back to regular bridge and drop down. Awesome work. Drop that. Oh, drop that weight. All right. Last thing. Elbow leg lift to donkey kick. All right, so we're going to go down onto our elbows, and we're going to be hip width apart with the legs. We're going to extend one, and we're going to lift. Now, you're not looking to lift all the way up, right? We're just like going just a tiny motion, and then we're going to go to donkey, which means you're going to do 90 degree with the knee, and you're going to bring the heel to the ceiling. All right, let's go. Pick a leg, any leg. All right. So 1 minute on each side. In between, no, after. All right, here we go. On to elbows, guys. Hip width apart with the knees. Well, you're basically in table to start, and then you're dropping down onto your elbows. Let's take that one leg out. All right, ready? So we're going to start with 30 seconds of leg lifts starting now. Lift up, drop down. So again, this is a small movement. Small movement. Lift and drop. I want you flexing at the ankle so that you are definitely bringing the heel away from the body. Your nice straight leg. Squeeze all that leg. That's it. Push down into the floor. Breathe out. 10 more seconds, then we're going to go into donkey. That's it. Push yourself back so you're out of your shoulders. All right, let's go ahead and bend the knee at 90 degrees and bring the heel to the ceiling. Again, these are very small movements, guys. Super small. 2 inches up, 2 inches down. Good. Hold tight. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down, pull back. Woo! All right, let's do the other goddamn side. All right, so back onto the elbows. So start in table and then drop down to elbows. And let's kick the other leg out now. All right, ready? Lift up that leg and let's go. Lift and drop. So again, you're flexing at the ankle. Now you're trying not to arch the back. So push your hips back a bit and bring that belly button in so that you're not super arching your back. And again, really small movement, right? We're not lifting crazy up high. We're not dropping all the way down the floor either. You're starting and ending at the same spot. And you're pushing that heel away as you squeeze the glute, as you just gently lift the leg up and gently place it down. All right, we're going to turn that into a donkey kick here. So 90 degrees with the knee and lift that heel to the ceiling. So flex at the ankle, push the heel up, push yourself back a little bit into your hips. Try not to arch that back. That's it, almost done. 15 seconds to go. Breathe out as you lift that heel up. Again, remember, you're not looking for height. It's just 2 inches up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Go into child pose. Excellent. All right, 1 minute of bird dog alternating and then we're done, I promise. All right, so going into table. Now, if you want to increase the work on this and make the core work even harder, you're going to go into like a starfish, like half of an X on each of your bird dog. So a regular bird dog will be you reaching straight out, right? I'm saying if you want to make this harder, go out on an angle so that you'll be out like this. Okay, much harder to stabilize the body that way, so the core has to work a lot harder. All right, so we're going to alternate, you guys. So we're going to drop down. We're going to push the feet and the arms as far away as we possibly can to really stretch out without arching the back. So we're bringing that belly button in. It's all about you squeezing, right? All right, let's do it. Like the sign says, thanks to Alibaba. All right, guys, so hands on the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Little throwback to the studio, right? And kind of fun. All right, so keep that back nice and straight. We're going to alternate sides, and it's going to be opposite arm, opposite leg. That was me trying to say opposite and alternate in one fucking word. Did not work. All right, ready? Looking down, but not tilting the head inward. All right, nice long spine, Jesus. Long neck, ready? All right, let's go. Reach with the opposite arm, opposite leg. Reach, 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 hold. Push down in the opposite palm and come back. Other side now. Reach out, hold, really reach, reach, reach. Push into the opposite palm, come back. Now, if you want to try it, let's diagonal that shit. That's it. So going off on an angle, hold, and come back. Let's do the other side. Off on that diagonal. Now, remember, you want to tilt into the side of the supportive arm so that you squeeze that core. Come back. Let's do the other side. Or reach out on an angle or not. Stabilizing, you're not leaning forward, you're not pushing back, you're squeezing that core. Let's go back to table. Let's do the other side. Off on that angle if you want. Drop that hip bone down, hold, Good. Drop it back down. Let's do the other side. Reach out, hold. Good. Come back down. Last one. Bring it out. Hold, hold, hold. And drop. Excellent. Drop down into child pose. Let's open those knees up a little bit more. Take a breath in and out there. Whew. Awesome job, guys. Roll yourself up. Excellent. All right, we're going to sit down onto our bums and extend the legs out in front of us, hip width apart. Lift up and drop down to make sure you're right on your hip, your little seat bones, right? That little ledge almost of your hips. Such a cool body, isn't it? All right, so let's slouch forward a little bit. Palms flat on the legs. Take a breath in on the exhale. Just slowly slide the hands down the leg to where you can. Tuck the chin in. Let the shoulders just slouch forward. And then take a breath in, and on the exhale, let's bring the toes towards the shin as you push the heels away from you. Take a breath in and out there. And then take a breath in, and on the exhale, try and walk the fingers a little further down the leg as you keep those toes towards you. Horrible. Et puis, wonderful. All right, release the flexion in the ankle, and then slowly roll yourself up. Big shoulder roll at the top. I want you to tuck that one foot in, and we're just going to tilt the body kind of towards that lengthened leg. Take a breath in on the exhale. Just drive the body towards that knee. And then bring the toes towards you. Take a breath in and out there. Excellent. Roll on up, and let's do the other side. So just tuck that leg in, and then kind of tilt yourself over towards that leg. Take a breath in on the exhale. Walk your way down the leg as you push your body towards the knee. And then take a breath in on the exhale. Pull those toes towards you. And then slowly roll yourself up and bring the torso back to center. We're going to go into butterfly position. So let's bring both feet in. You're going to hold on to your foot or your ankle or your shin, whatever you can handle. Take a breath in, and on the exhale, use that as the anchor to kind of pull your body down and feel that nice stretch through the inner thigh as you really let the body hang heavy forward. Take another breath in on the exhale. Just increase that stretch slightly. Awesome. Slowly roll yourself back up and give yourself a little wiggle. That's it. Good. All right. Let's get into table position. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Tuck your toes in and coming up to your downward dog. Take a breath in there, and on the exhale, push your hips up a little bit higher. And then I want you to drop one knee and push into the opposite heel and take a breath in and out there. And then do the other side. Exhale into that calf. And then come back, drop both knees, and slowly walk yourself up into a ragdoll position. And you're going to hold that position. So just hang out there. And if you feel like swaying to and fro, do so. That's just dickety-poo. Awesome. All right. And then making sure you're in your heels, let's roll that awesome body up. Give it a big old shoulder roll at the top. Grab a hold of something if you need to, because we're going to stretch out the quads by or reaching for the back foot. And then taking a breath in, and on the exhale, just coming forward slightly. You did it, guys. Lower body. Yay. Good. Then take that step forward, and then you're going to push those hip bones back. Now, some of you might have to go on a bit of an angle. That's okay at this point, right? But otherwise, just push right back, and I want you to lift those toes up. So you really should be feeling all of the weight down in that back heel. So you're out of that knee as you push that hip back. And then reach for the toe or the shin. And then slowly roll those front toes forward. We're going to take that knee and place it directly over the ankle. So we're not going further. It's just directly over the ankle. And then I want you to just drape your body forward so you feel a nice stretch in that hamstring. Exhale again. Push the chest towards the knee as you push down that front heel, making sure that knee doesn't go any further forward. Right? You want to keep that locked in so you're stretching the hamstring. If your hamstring is super tight, your knee's going to want to go forward. Don't let it. You want to stretch that out. So just exhale into that stretch. Now, staying pushed down in that front heel, let's push the body back up to a stand. Excellent. Let's do the other leg. So holding on to something if you need to. Take that back foot. Take a breath in on the exhale. Just sort of lean forward. And then take that step forward and then push those hips back. Good. And then go ahead and reach for the toes of the shin, whatever you can, but just remind yourself to keep pushing back. Right? You're not going to fall, and if you do, that's okay. It's better than killing your knee by leaning into it. And then go ahead and drop those toes forward. And again, we're just taking that knee And we're just going to gently place it on top over the ankle, not beyond it, right? And then we're going to bring the hands to each side of that leg as we push down into that heel as we drop the chest towards the thigh without pushing that leg forward. Really stretching out the hamstring here. It's almost like you're pushing your hip back as you lean forward. All right, now stay in that front heel. Push down. Ground yourself as you slowly roll that awesomeness up with a big shoulder roll at the top. Excellent. Go ahead and rotate the ankle. And the other side. Good. Let's lift the knee up and drop it down. Lift the knee up, drop it down. Lift the knee up, drop it down. Lift the knee up, drop it down. Give them a good shake. All right, just a slight tilting off to one side. Awesome. Push back, push back, push back. Shallow, shallow, shallow. Good. Awesome. Give it another rotation, guys. Fantastic. We did it. We did it. Yay, you. Thank you for joining me. All right, I hope to see you in Zoom land very soon. Fingers crossed, eh, guys? All right, take care of yourselves.